Our reporter Rachel Royce has spent a week there, and this is the first of her series of reports.
I was in Afghanistan for a week in which 3 British soldiers died and a suicide bomber killed 6 civilians. I went into Helmand province, one of the most dangerous areas of the country. I met soldiers who have lost friends and who are facing daily dangers. We went on a patrol that lasted well into the night, and as I left the base, those men came under fire. The first of my reports is from the relative safety of Camp Sharabak, home to the Afghan National Army, and for 6 months won rifles. It's in the middle of the desert, miles from the nearest town, but near Camp Bastion. As I drank chai, the local tea, at the invitation of Afghan Commander Captain Hull, it was clear he was grateful for the brave contribution that previous mentors have made. Now we're leaving the relative security of Bastion and heading north to Sangin, a forward operating base. I was in the back of a snatch Land Rover, which didn't fill me with huge confidence, given that 34 of our soldiers have died in these in Afghanistan and Iraq, mainly in roadside bombs. To say I'm not nervous wouldn't actually really be true. I do want to see the job that One Rifles do, but it is a dangerous job, potentially life-threatening, obviously. We are going out in a snatch vehicle. We're in the middle of the convoy, but I also have been given my own tourniquet, which is slightly disconcerting.
Rachel joins us now in the studio. Good to see you, Rachel. Certainly looks like it was a pretty tough week, but quite an experience too.
Well, a total experience. I mean, from the moment we left Bryce Norton and flew into Kandahar, and we were told to put these on, flat jacket with a breastplate to protect the heart, helmet, flew in under darkness, nearly had to turn around because there was incoming fire into Kandahar airport. I mean, certainly quite an eye-opener how tough it is out there for our soldiers. Shivering against temperatures below zero, Douglas Kennedy and Darren Green are officially homeless.
You just shake all the time because you can't go to sleep because it's just so cold. You just shake. It's impossible to go to sleep, impossible.
Members of the public are often reluctant to give money directly to the homeless. They're worried they might spend it on the wrong things like drugs and alcohol. But now there's a new voucher system available in Yeovil where members of the public can buy these and give them to the homeless, and it provides shelter and a hot meal. This was Springtime's first visit to Wiltshire as part of the National Patter Pet project, and he seemed to take it all in his stride. Anyway, the stairs weren't a problem, he just took the lift. Hello everybody, this is Springtime, the donkey, and he's come to say hello. At the care home they provide entertainment for the residents on a daily basis. The visiting donkey counts as therapy, albeit somewhat unorthodox. What do you think of the donkey coming to visit you here?
I don't know what to think of it, because I've never had the pleasure before.
Well, this morning we fully intended to go to school. I had both my boys dressed in their school uniforms, ready. They'd had their breakfast, and then the announcement came on the radio. Their school in Heytesbury near Warminster was closed, along with lots of other Wiltshire schools. Across Wiltshire, more than 30 schools are closed. School buses and taxis have been cancelled too, which means some children haven't been able to get to schools even where they've been open. For some families, it's posed huge problems. Others have been making the most of the unusual weather.
Clearly it's been a pretty hectic day for you then today, Rachel.
Yes, you could say that, very hectic. Like many working parents, I rely on the fact that my children are at school until 3 o'clock to enable me to work, and then they're with a childminder. Today it was different. Like many other parents, I had to scramble to find a way of getting the children looked after. But I hear from the County Council that most schools, they believe, will be open. It's the south of the county that's affected the most. The A350's been closed in parts. The A303 is going to have sheet ice tonight, but the gritters are out. So you'll have to wait and hear tomorrow whether your school will be open. I've been walking around this wonderful exhibition for about an hour now, and everywhere you look there's something that catches your eye. There's paintings, ceramics, prints. This is Will Ramsey, who set up Affordable Art 5 years ago, I think. Will, why affordable art?
Major Charles Ingram was arrested at his army base yesterday and taken for questioning after police searched his home in Easterton near Devizes. They were investigating an allegation that he fraudulently claimed £31,000 after reporting a burglary.
Why do you think they're treating it as a suspicious claim?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't comment on that at the moment. I'm in no position to comment on the case itself.
And how are you feeling at the moment?
Dreadful. Entrapped, hurt. I don't know. It's very difficult to describe in a moment. angry, and of course innocent.
I want you to meet my new mate Bert. He's a robot, but he's very good fun. He can play paper, scissors, stone. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I win.
Oh. This is serious science. Getting robots to act and react like humans would be a major leap forward in robotics. So Chris, can Bert see me now?
Well, he can if you stand here.
Right. It's about combining technologies that are already out there to create a new type of machine. In 20 to 30 years' time, the robots of the future could be carrying out all sorts of jobs currently done by humans. Bert, how about a nice cup of tea?
Making yourself lazy bones.
You just can't get the staff nowadays.
Hope you enjoyed meeting me. Back to Lisa in the studio.
Oi, that's my job. Rachel Royce in Bristol for the West Tonight.